All right. Testing, testing. All right. So I think the microphone's good. It's good enough. But now, so here's a way to memorize the unit circle. So first, these boxes like that, that's going to represent the angle measurement. So for starters, you should know that this would be 0 and this one will be 180, and then this one will be 90, and then 270. And then how I got this was, this is a right angle, so that's 90, right angle 180, and then another one 270, and this one will also be 360. But usually the unit circle is used for measurements between 0 and 2 pi. All right, so now we're going to move on to the pi measurements. So this one would be 0 pi or 2 pi. So we're just going to put 2 pi, but these two, you can put them for here. Now, and then you're just going to go up. So this one is directly at a 45, like this line. Where's my highlighter? I don't know. I'm just doing this, freeballing this. Okay, so this one is 45 degrees because it cuts the 90 degrees directly in half. So you can start measuring, so now you can label this one 45. And then you can do the same for this one. So this one 135. And then this one would be 215? No, this is 225. Sorry, I'm not really good with math like that. Yeah, so this one would be 225, 270. This one would be 315. As you mentioned, how do I change this thickness? Yeah, you know what? I'm just freeballing this, Milo. You can skip some of this. So now, yeah, so now you have some of the measurements down so far. But what you should know is that for the 45 ones, it's all like the denominator is like 4. So this one would be pi over 4. Okay. And then what's that doubled? Well, that's 2 pi over 4. So this one would be 2 pi over 4. Or you can write it as pi over 2. So now to help you remember this one, every 90 degrees is just half a pi. So half a pi, and then 2 half pi, which is just pi. Okay, and then add another half pi, that's 3 pi over 2, and then add another half pi, that would be 2 pi. So you have necessarily almost everything. Wait, I forgot. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so now each 45 degrees is pi over 4. So you have one here, you have one here, so that's, don't forget this one, don't skip it. So this is 2 pi over 4, this one would be 3 pi over 4. 4 pi over 4, this one would be 5 pi over 4. What the hell notification? Okay, and then this would be 6 pi over 4, but you know it's reduced. And then 7 pi over 4 will be right here. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but okay. You cannot read jack shit. So you have this, and then, you know, add another pi over 4, and then you would get 2 pi reduced. So you have almost everything for the pi's and the angles. Now, these small ones, oh my goodness. What just happened? Okay, so these small ones would be pi over 6. So this one is pi over 6, right? Pi over 6. Now, if you double that, it would be 2 pi over 6 or pi over 3. And to be honest, I don't think that's why it is. Actually, no, listen to me. That's how you do it. So, because look, pi over 6 is this. Where is a damn highlighter? I mean, where are my tools? What is this? Whoa, fuck, shit. That's not what you do. Is this brush? Whoa. Oh, I'm using this one. Okay, so just say this one. This is pi over 6. This one is another pi over 6. So that's pi over 3. This is another pi over 6. And that's basically 3 pi over 6. What is that reduced? Pi over 2. So that makes sense, all right? Hold on. Let me go back. Get rid of all that. Okay. So now you know that these small ones are pi over 6. And this is pi over 3. So now what's another... Yeah. So what's another pi over 6 added to 3 pi over 6? Well, that's 4 pi over 6, also known as 2 pi over 3. Okay? And then if you add another pi over 6, you would get 5 pi over 6. Okay? And then now you would just repeat the process. Just add another pi over 6. That's 6 pi over 6, which is also just pi. This would be 7 pi over 6. This one would be, well, remember, you have to reduce it. It would be 8 pi over 6, also known as 4 pi over 3. And then add another pi over 6. This is reduced. This one would be 5 pi over 3. And then this one would be 11 pi over 6. All right. Now for the measurements of them. This one's 30. And double it, this would be 60. This one, add 30 to this one, 120. I think. No. Yeah, it's 120. And then 165? Am I shitting myself? No way. What the fuck did I do? No, this one is 160 Milo. All right. Let's fucking check Google. Don't give me some blank shit. Oh, it's 150. Fucking can't do math. Am I dumb? 20 plus 30. Fucking shit. Okay, this is 150. All right. Then this one is 210, 240, 300, and then 330. Remember, it's also 360 or 0. Okay. So now we're gonna. So basically, you should already know that shit. I mean, that shit's basically common sense. I don't know why I just spent. How long is this recording already? 9 minutes. Yeah. So 9 minutes, fucking going over the inside of the circle. So now you're gonna learn on the coordinates. So you know that the circle, it's all between 1, comma 1, and 1 or -1, comma -1. So this one, the x-axis is 0, and it's +1. The y-axis is 0, but it's +1. And then this one is -1 on the y-axis, 0 on the x. And then this is -1 on the x, 0 on the y. So now you need to memorize these. And the trick to learn it is you start on the x-axis, right? So you go 3, 2, 1. Remember, it's all in fractions, so you can put the fraction if you want, if that helps you. They're all fractions, okay? So the tip is, on the x-axis, you start on the x-axis, and you go 3, 2, 1. You can do the same on this side too. 3, 2, 1, okay? And on the other side of the thing, you would do the opposite. So it would be 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1. All right? And then after that, they're all under 2. So this one would be under 2, this one would be under 2, under 2, under 2, under 2, and under 2. And also, they're all under 2, but for all the top denominator, or I mean, all the top numerators, so your fractions are like this, right? So you start on the x-axis, and you go 3, and then 2, and then 1. And then for the y, you would do the opposite of them. So you do 1, 2, and then 3. But for this, they're all under a root. But for 1, that's the difference. 1, the root of 1 is just equal to 1. So you don't need to put the root for that one. So it's just like this, and then root, root, and then root. Because remember, root 1 is just 1. So, and then after that, everything's under 2. So now those are your coordinates. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm erasing all this shit because the fuck, you can't read it. What the hell? Oh, brother. Hold on. I think I have another unit circle. Let me just. Is it this? Okay. Well, it's bigger. Now you can see. Okay. So now we're gonna do the pattern again. Hold on, let me do this. So 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1. And also, you need to learn your quadrants. So this area, this like area, this one's gonna be quadrant 1, and quadrant 1 is positive, comma positive. All right. This one's quadrant number 2, and then this one is negative, comma positive. Your quadrant number 3 is equal to negative, comma negative, and then your quadrant 4 is equal to a positive, negative. All right, so just remember that because that will apply to your pattern after. So first, do your pattern. Your pattern, if you remember, you start from the x-axis. You do 3, 2, 1. And you can do it on this side too. 3, 2, 1. And then you would root them. Root, 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 root. Remember, for 1 you don't need a root because root 1 is just 1. I'm just yapping at this point. How fucking, it's 13 minutes shit. So yeah, I just fixed this shit. Holy fucking balls. Alright. Okay. And then remember, everything's under 2. Under 2. Under 2. Under 2. Under 2. Under 2. Okay. And then now from the opposite, you do the opposite. So 3, 2, 1, and then root everything. I'm just doing all this shit to fucking speed it up. Lazy, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay. So after you fill out everything, oh, and then the bottom side. I didn't do the bottom side yet. What the fuck am I doing? Bottom side is the exact same. But remember, you start at the x-axis. So now it would go back. It would go down. 3, 2, 1. Then 3, 2, 1. Okay. Remember, everything goes with roots and then get under 2. Okay, so now where the important stuff you have to start plugging in. So you're in quadrant 1, positive, positive. So there's no sign changing here. Because you get it? Because positive, positive up. Now this one, your x-axis is in the negative. So guess what? What do you have to do? You have to make your x-axis negative. Negative, negative, negative. That's why I put this up here. So now, what would you think happens here? Both get negative. So negative, 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 negative. All right? So both x and y are negative. As you can see, this is in the negative. This goes in the negative way. This one goes in the negative way. So negative, negative. And now for your fourth quadrant, x is positive. X is key right here. But it's going down. So guess what? Only your y's get negative, okay? If you have any questions, just hit me a snap. You know my Snapchat. I think it's Jordan Newen and then 6. You can shoot me a text too at 209. Not giving you my number, dumbass. All right. Yep. Thanks. I'll put the image of the unit circle if you want to just do the same thing I did. Fucking doing that shit. I don't know. I'll send the pic. I'll put the link. Whatever. All right. Catch you later.